Zoe Patterson here, F.Y.I Dance Club, coming to you with a Brain Grooves Dance Your Brain Fit class. It's supposed to be homework club, but we have a bank holiday here in Ireland. So if you are in Ireland, I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday. Okay, so I have my music set up. I am bang on time today. I hope you are too. Make sure you have your water, clear your space, and let's get warmed up. Okay, so homework club number 1, we did some foundation steps and started to join them together. Homework club 2, we did some more of those, join them together. We tried them in different orders. 3, we're going to go back to basics. We're going to take each of the moves we've learned separately today because I want you to choose your 4 favorite moves. So as we're making our way through each of the different exercises, I want you to be thinking, yeah, okay, I'm feeling that move today. Yeah, I'm feeling that move today. Because on our last dance together, we are going to choose our own moves and we're going to loop our 4 moves. So we kind of get into the creative spheres and kind of really feel what we like to do. Okay, so music is shared and we are ready to get our bodies moving. Have you done any movement yet today? I hope you have. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get started. Get up into your space. Have your water. Remember to subscribe if you are still up there on the screen. But for now, let's breathe it in. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. And again, breathe it in. Now, shake it out. And again, breathe it in. And shake it out. Okay, take your wrists in and change direction. All right, let's warm for shoulders. And in 5, 6, 7, single shoulder rolls. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's twist. Okay, warm up your spine. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. And one more round and round. Looking all the way to the back if you can. Okay, so some cross lateral moves. Right to the left, left to the right. Right to the left and left to the right. Speed it up, all right. So left and right. Okay, so keep doing those cross lateral ones. A great exercise for waking up your brain and getting super fast communication from one side to the other. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep marching. 1. And swing those arms. Great day for a walk today. Gorgeous weather where we are. Okay, a little bit higher. The energy going. Well done. Okay, little head tilt. So now be gentle and nice and smooth. Right. Okay, ready. Now just going down and back up. Up. This is great for audio processing. So really developing those listening skills for hearing the music and hearing your instructions. And right. Nice and gentle. 2 more. And 1 more. Back to center. Lift it up and shoulders. And 5, 6, 7. Now bring them forward. One then the other. One then the other. Okay, we're going to take a little stretch now. Bring those 2 hands up. Turn your hands inside out. Lift it up. Breathe in. And lift it. And again, breathe in. And lift it. Other side. And lift it. Hands behind your back. All right. Stretch out those shoulders. Okay, cross lateral moves again. Ready? Right to left and left to right. You want to speed it up. Otherwise, go with the other speed. Just getting our heart rate up a little bit more. You can slow it down or speed it up. 1 hand is fast. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Have a rest. Okay, great. Super duper start. Now let's see if you can get your drink of water. And remember, that's what's going to keep your brain working sharp. So drinking water, because that's how your brain sends those signals. Okay, so moves A, we're going to go straight into it. And we're going to start off with, you know, I love to start off with the 2-step. It just gets me in that vibe. So 2-step to the right and to the left. Okay, from there, we're going to bring it into a cross step, crossing it in front, and let's also cross it behind. It's good kind of practice them together because it's a good way of keeping them in our heads. Okay, from there, we're going to take it up to our upper body. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do the V clap. So take the V and the clap and the V and the clap. And then from there, we're going to take single salsas. So right side and left side. Now, I know when we normally do salsas, we normally do the 4, 2, and 1. But today I'm feeling that we're just going to take the singles and we might do them later on in the lesson if we have time. Okay, so quick recap. Show me the 2-step. Are you doing this? Very good. Okay, show me the cross step. Are you doing this? What was the variation to this cross step? Exactly, it was the one to the back. And then we went up top. What did we do for our upper body? The V clap, well done. And then we finished with the salsa step. Okay, super job, everybody, going through those moves. And again, this is part of our warm-up as well. So the warm-up is very gentle. We want to gradually build up to the peak of class and then start our cool down. Okay, guys, here we go. Song number 2. All right, take a breath. Check it out. And here we go, breathe it in. Now remember on the replays, I edit the replays with the timestamps and the song names as well. So do check back in. I think if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. Or yeah, if you put the bell on, you'll get the notification when that comes up. It's usually about 2 days time I get that edited up. The live stream is there for you always. Use whenever you want. Okay, ready with the 2-step, and a 2-step. Okay, just getting the beat. Again, what do you want to do? Do you want to add in some arms? What do you want to do with those? Do you want to add in some shoulders? Some level? What about cross? Okay, go into your cross step. See if you can get those coordinated swinging arms. If I slow them down, it means your arms are crossed, the legs are out. When the legs are crossed, your arms are out. Arms are crossed, legs are crossed. Now here we go, cross. And of course you can slow it down. Cross, out, cross, out. So again, feel free. You get a little inspiration to go how you want to go with it. Now let's take them to the back. Here we go and back. Drop it down at that level. Take a nice little plunge. Plie, a lunge in the middle. Plunge, plie, and a lunge. All right, keep going. 5, 6, ready. Take the V clap and a V. Clap, V, clap, strengthen up that upper body, V, clap, here we go, and V clap, and in 5, 6, 7, 8, well done, and salsa. Okay, just take them out to the sides. Okay, slow it down a little bit, we're gonna go slow, and slow, and slow, and might take a little rise in the middle. 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. Now ready, speed it up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about a transference of weights? You've got a lean up, a lean up, a lean. So taking your weight over and back in, go with over. Takes a little bit more effort, but it's worth it. Okay, back to the 2-step, and a 2-step. If you want to travel it, you can. Take it around. Salsa. Okay, good job, good job. Have your drink if you are thirsty. If not, we're going to go on to moves number 3. Right. This is actually moves B, but our third one. Okay, so we had the 2-step. Quick recap: cross step, V clap, and we had a salsa, just a single salsas. Okay, for this one, We're going to take the slide. I know you know the slide. Push off that supporting leg, join it in. So pushing off the supporting leg and in. So lift the right, push off the left, and join it in. So you kind of, when I'm teaching this in schools, they think the slide is the first part of the foot, but it's actually it's the push off, that moment in space where you're in the air, and then it's this sliding in, but be careful not to twist your knee out of the way. So you've got the slide as the first one, and let's take a few brush offs. Okay, so brush offs are great cross lateral moves because you're crossing the midline. So remember, when we take the left hand, I always say brush off the right. I know I'm using my teacher's left. So just make sure that you're using your right shoulder. And if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Honestly, is the world going to end because you brush off the wrong shoulder? Absolutely not. Doubles, and then you've got singles, and then the combo, single, single, double. And then a little, you probably have noticed, but I'm just doing a little lean. You see that I'm just doing a little lean away from it. My knees are relaxed. So that's just how you just chill into the vibe of it rather than being rigid. You really want to be relaxed for brain grooves and really for any learning, because that is how the brain learns, when it's in a relaxed state. Okay, what else have we got for you? A-Town, our new move from last week. Now, it's not a new move. It's part of our 28 move series. Find the playlist on the channel. But we introduced it last week. So the A-Towns are hip hop party step. So you want to be a little bit lower down into the ground. You've got 2 kicks, then a jump off one leg and a land on 2 legs. So you have a double kick left. You're going to jump off one leg and land on 2 legs and keep it flowing. Here we go. Kick, kick and bounce. Cha, kick, kick and bounce. And of course, yes, you can experiment with where you land. If you want to land forwards or backwards, I'm going to keep it side to side so I stay in camera, but you can play around with that. Okay, and what about the crisscross? I know you know what the crisscross is by now. So let's try it together. Jump out. This is called second. Cross. So we're going to put the right in front first. Back out to second. What foot's going to go in front? The left. Ready. And out right foot, out left foot, out right foot, and out left foot. Okay. Now for you brain grooves ninjas, I want you to be working on the opposition shoulder here. So when the right foot is in front, your left shoulder's in front. So you're getting this twist. If you don't get it to look like this, hang on, let me see if I can do it. Okay. But when you've got it, it will feel nice and natural because you'll be in opposition. Left shoulder, right shoulder, left leg. Okay. So there are moves for this one. Get a drink of water if you need it. All right, breath. We've had this conversation. Okay. And breathe out. And again, breathe it in. And again, breathe in. And out. One more. Okay, let's start with the slide. So we've got slide to the side, slide. And again, whatever arm you feel like putting between toes. They can be big arms or short arms. Brushes, double sleeve. Here we go. Fast. And brush. Singles and doubles. Here we go. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Okay. Back to slide. Slide and join. Take your doubles. And again. Slide and join. And double. And again. Slide and join. Double. And slide and join. Okay. A-Town is next. Stop. Kick. Join those feet. Kick. And join those feet. Kick, kick, join your feet, kick, kick, and let's speed it up. Here we go. Join. Again. Again. Okay, crisscross is next. Here we go. Jump it out, right foot, out, left foot. Slow it down. You're working on the opposition. Remember the brain likes to put these slow way down. Feel forward. That's normal. That's what we're learning and off you go. You choose the feet. You want to get your heart rate going? Go up. And again. Oh, you know I want to keep the heart today. Okay, and in, and slide, and slide. Again, and slide. And the brush goes down and slide. Brush. 8 times, here we go. 8 times jump, 8 jump.
Just be my
8 times jump.
parachute.
Okay, now fast. Right corner, next corner. All right.
Why don't you help me?
Whew. Okay, let's take a little stretch halfway point. Okay, breathe in through your nose and just relax over your toes. Now you have 2 choices here. You can bend your knees. Ooh, get the belly down onto the legs. You can stretch the legs. You can do a series of stretches and bends. And then when you're ready, pull in your abdominals and slowly roll up. Woo! All right, how are we doing for time? We are doing brilliantly. Okay, so let's go into our next one. We're going to use our Smurf, our salsa twist, and our roly-polies. But what is the Smurf? Who can remember the Smurf? It's the bounce hip hop groove. Okay, so remember, when it's a hip hop groove, you want to have your body weight down. You want to be grooving in that, always got that metronome beat going. Simply the arm's going to come over. There's a couple of variations. I've seen some of them that come over the top. I've seen some that come straight out from the shoulders. I've seen ones that keep a little bit closer in. So you choose your vibe. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Now 2 counts. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What about some variations? What about ones that goes across with a step? Bounce. 2, 3, 4, and bounce. 2, 3, 4, and bounce. 2, 3, 4, and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Salsa twist. Okay, so this is your basketball pivot. So this is your half turn. It's not even a half turn, it's a quarter turn. Okay, so you're taking your right foot and you're bringing it to the front, and then you're bringing it back again. Right foot, bring it to the front and bring it back in again. So it's all about the pivot on the left foot. Bounce it out and join it in. Bounce it out and join it in. 2 more. And join it in. Last one. And then change sides. Okay, so let's see if we can do this one, the 4, 2, and 1. Okay, ready? So try it on the left. 4, and bring it back. 3, and bring it back. 2, and bring it back. 1, and then other side for 2, and bring it back. 1, and change. Are you confused yet? Okay, if I mess this up, you know what you're going to do, right? And then singles, right foot and left foot and right foot and left foot and whew, okay, give us an easy move, give us an easy move. Roly-polies. Okay, roly-polies side to side. And what about roly-polies 4 corners? Ready? Right high, left high, right low, left low, right high, left high, right low, and left low. And of course, because it's brain grooves, we will also do it to the left side first to make sure we are balancing our rights and lefts. Okay, guys, how are you doing so far? Have you had a drink of water? Are you ready for our next track? So here we go. Okay. Ready? Okay, here we go. Smart. Bend your knees and here we go. Back. And back. And again, back. And again, and back. You want to take it across? Ready to the side. We're going to go back. And 1. And 1. Very good. 1. Okay, let's go for the salsa. Ready, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change side. Slow it down. Back. 1. Change side. 2, 1. That singles go on 1. Up. and left. Okay, ready to switch to the left side. Ready and left. And up. And down. And up with those arms, tiring yet? That's not, but and down. Okay, take it back, ready? First, 2 counts. 1, 2. Ready? And bring it across. 1, 2. Okay, slow down, stop. Ready? Okay, bring it across. Bounce. Bring it back. Bounce. Bounce. Bring it back. One more. Bounce. Okay, really close. 5. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take time. 4, 3, 2. Take a breath in and release. Oh my goodness, you're doing amazing. All right. Whew. Okay, so we're coming to our last song before the cool down. So let's have a little think. What have we had so far? We've had our two step, our two step and V clap together. We've had our 2-step. 2-step means join your feet. 2-step means join your feet. Does anybody remember what was next? Cross step. Okay, so remember I said at the very, very start of the class to remember to try and pick like your 4 favorites. So this is like review. So if you haven't picked your 4 favorites, now's the time to do it. If you have picked your 4, then you can totally go and practice it. Okay, so if you have a space, you can have a little practice. For anybody who has not got 4 yet, we're going to practice them now. So 2-step, one option. Then you have your cross step is another option, but also cross step to the back. So they can be 2 options. So you can have cross step to the front and cross step to the back. So last week you might have remembered we did the 4, 3, 2, 1, and we went 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you want to do something like that, that can be classified as 2 steps. So you choose. Again, you're in charge of you. You're in charge of you right now. V clap. So remember in the V clap, it can be so tempting to just smack those arms out. But remember, building up strength, a strong body is a strong brain. So we want to build up strength in that body to build up strength in the brain. So that ability to resist the whack will really build up strength in the posture. So you've got stop, clap, stop, clap, stop, clap. I like to think as if my hands are like hitting the edges of the wall. So they go smack so that I don't go out too far. So V clap was the other one, and then salsa. So today we only did the single salsas, but again, if you wanted to do 2 salsas on one side and 2 with a twist, you can classify that as 1 move or 2 moves. Okay, so quick recap: 2-step, cross step, reverse cross step, V clap, and salsa. Okay, so have you chosen one from that category? Maybe you've chosen them all from that category. Next was a slides. We had brush offs, and we combined our slides and brush offs. So if you wanted to do slides and brush offs, that would be classified as 2 moves, but you're combining them together. So totally allowed. A-town, kick, kick and jump, kick, kick and jump, kick, kick and jump, kick, kick and jump, and then crisscross. Okay, crisscross. Good. And again, if you're working on that opposition. And the last few, we had a smurf, la, 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 smurf. We had a salsa twist. Good. And we had roly-polies. Okay, so if you're on the replay, then totally pause this right now and see if you can put together your 4. You might have like a notepad, you want to write them down. Or if you are ready to go, then we're just going to go with the music. Okay, so what am I going to choose? I'm going to choose, in case you don't want to choose them, you can choose the same ones as me. I'm going to choose 2-step, 2-step, cross step, slide to the right, brush it off. I might go slide right, brush it off, slide left, roly-poly. You know I'm going to mess up that roly-poly, don't you? You know I've been over ambitious. But anyway, maybe I have a drink of water. So what did I say? I'm going to go 2-step, 2-step, cross step, slide and a brush up and a slide, roly poly and. Okay, now you can do much more repetitions than that. Like that's a very short phrase. If I have to keep on repeating that over and over again, I might get a little bit bored. So I might change it up a little bit. But they are my 4 moves. I'm going to play around with those 4 moves. 2-step, cross step, slide. Oh, I did a brush and a roll. That's 5 moves. Okay, don't tell anybody. So I did 5 moves. But I think that's okay. I'm going to allow myself to do 5 moves. Okay, you can do 5 moves if you want to do it. I'm going to do 5 moves. So I'm going to play around with those 5 moves and you do the same. Now, if you don't feel like playing around with them, then just copy me and just do the one we're going to do. All right, let's do our last song together before the cool down. Let's do some water for this though. Oh, my poor brain. Okay, how's your brain? My brain's definitely had a workout. Okay. I'm going to try this. I'm going to get in my head. I'm going to have to start slow. So if you're with me or if you're on your own, fine. Step in high, right across. I'll try to be really quiet so that I don't interfere with yours. Wait for the next phrase. Okay, this time I'm going to try it once on the right and then I'm going to try it on the left. Okay, start on break a bit. Okay. Oh, I did it! Woo! Okay, I'm going again. Oh, no, I'm not. Now I'm going. Definitely feel I'm on hyper alert. And you're done. Oh my goodness, my brain was definitely on hyper alert. You know, when you're like, oh my goodness, I can't make any mistakes. That is so funny. I love that. Okay, so when you're learning anything new for the first time, your brain gets really, really hyper alert and awkward. And then usually for me, what happens is I'll get like overconfident. I'm like, yeah, I've got this. And my brain will start to wander and then I'll make a mistake and I'll be jolted straight back into, thinking again. Okay, play around with that this week. Next week, we're going to do a routine. So we're going to take everything that we've learned and we're going to put it in together to a routine. But in the meantime, keep creating your own routines. So putting those moves together, what are you feeling like? Maybe you might be feeling like having a slow piece of music and you want to break it down to some slow moves, or maybe you want to do something to make you pumped up. So you're going to do really, really fast moves. So find the piece of music that really resonates with how you feel and then put the moves to it. Okay, guys, we are at time. So if you have to go, that's totally fine. I'm going to do a quick stretch before we finish. Oh, I need that. Breathe out. Big yawny stretch. I bet you could change directions to it backwards as well. That'd be another idea. Take your hands inside out and stretch. the left. And the other side. Reach both to the floor if you can. Tuck your chin right under. Gently swaying your hips side to side. It feels good to do so. You're turning out your feet. Push into those knees. And it's good to work those shoulders in. I want to rock from foot to foot. Stretches. Now push in, walk those feet all the way up. Breathe in again. Stretch back a little bit. And release. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for dancing with me today. Take a step to the side. Thank you for dancing with me, and thank you for dancing with each other. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button so you can find the video super, super easy. I'm Zoe Patterson. This is Brain Grooves, Dancing Your Brain Fit, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the bank holiday. Okay, bye.